Hello, I'm Entrism and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. So our Canadian playthrough is going pretty well, but I decided that in light of certain events, I want to start a new playthrough and dive right in with a new game, which we'll run simultaneously with the Canada playthrough if you're a bit worried about that. That will be continuing. So we're going to do a new game, and we're going to do the 36 start, because I don't think I'll ever really play the 39 start. I like the gathering, I like the changing of things and the status quo. 39 is kind of set in stone. And we're going to play as United Kingdom. Brief history. The United Kingdom was emerged victorious from Great War, blah, 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 blah. We have Neville Chamberlain, Conservative Party. We are the leader of the Allies. However, I want to change that. So we're going to select United Kingdom. And we're going to jump in. So we're going to be going fascist. And we're going to distance ourselves from our traditional allies in Europe. And we're going to try and make ourselves a world leader, ideally just by ourselves, with no one actually on our side. We might have to ally with someone temporarily and then break that off later. But primarily, we're going to just focus on trying to make Britain great and, in theory, have no one else. Now, to do this, I've had to get a mod. Now, the reason is, we are the leader of the Allies. And you cannot disband a faction, and you cannot leave a faction if you're the leader. You cannot leave a faction if you're the leader. You can't disband a faction if you're the leader, unless there is no one else in the faction or their puppets. Now, by default, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, they all start as allies, United Kingdom, not puppets. And the reason that this is a problem is because then you have allies who are in your faction, and you can't disband the faction because you're the faction leader, but you can't leave because you're the faction leader. So what I've had to do is I've had to install a mod which makes New Zealand and Australia and Canada puppets. So you can see that we are now the master. No! There we go. So they're now puppets of us. Just like the British Raj is at the start of the game. So, straight away, we are going to dismantle the allies. Can I just rename the allies? No. Okay, dismantle. Sure. Okay, I should be able to create a faction because I have this. British Stoicism. Can create factions. Okay. Rule summary. Can create factions. Excellent. Well, why is my... Shouldn't there be a button here to create a faction? Oh well. We're going to just immediately go and try and get enough political power to get a fascist demagogue so that we can get our fascism on the way. So we start in a pretty weak position. I've got 19 divisions here. We've got 1 in Gibraltar. We have 2. Wow. Really low fighting strength. Yeah, all the clone divisions are actually really, really sucky. Actually, no, a couple of them are actually trained. That's not terrible. I've got a navy all over the place. Ideally, I want to get the navy all in one place. In addition, we have... Select. Thank you. Get all of you in one place. Just get you to London. What else? We're going to have to consider about how we're going to use the mainland to our advantage. France, you're not going to be much use to us. We definitely want to be involved with you. Germany, well, you've got some of the right ideas. We could probably get on board if we go fascist, but I don't really want to get involved with Europe. I don't think Europe's the way forwards. The United States, maybe an early invasion of the United States with our weak. That might be an idea. We've got Canada to base out of. Certainly something to consider. But we're going to just poodle along without even picking a focus so we can get enough, what's it called? Political power to be able to go and get our fascist dude. Let's get some technologies. Support weapons is amazing. Although, to be fair, I don't need it. I'm not going to war immediately. I have to change. Construction. Let's change out of you. Let's get basic machine tools. It's more important. Engineering. Mechanical computer for the research bonus. Radar. Land doctrine. Again, ground battle plan isn't amazing. It's pretty meh. I'd probably go superior firepower. Well, that does require a decent industry, and we're a bit iffy on that one. Or possibly mobile warfare. Just get the desperate defense to get more troops. Because I really do value that, actually. After my last playthrough as Canada, which I guess is going on at the same time as this one. The bonuses to manpower are great. Just being able to suddenly go, oh, by the way, here's extra 5% manpower is just really useful. I guess we've got motorized, so I don't know. Probably do want that, but synthetic oil, I can't really afford to divert some of my... We'd have to just capture the oil resources. We'll have to try and get Iran or something. That's too ahead of time. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I guess we go doctrines, because doctrines are really helpful. Yeah, let's go superior firepower. Oh, have they patched the bug? There used to be a cheat bug. If you changed on the first day, it would cost you nothing. Looks like they have patched it. Okay. 3 civilian factories. Well, we need more civilian factories. Like, straight up. We do not have enough civilian factories. We don't need more. The British economy currently kind of sucks. We're only 19 civilian factories. 34. But I'm guessing that the other ones are... Yeah, 15 the consumer goods. Military factories. We need a lot more in the way of guns. I'm not going to be producing any more interwar bombers, interwar fighters. I'll lose production that they've built up, but it has to be done. Yeah, I'd like to make sure we get more guns. And we probably want towed artillery, but I'm not sure if we're actually using it right now. And I don't have the ability to really change that. How many more have I got? 5 more. There we go. Dockyards. What do we got? We start with tier 2 destroyers, so I think what we'll do is we'll probably go tier 2 destroyers. And I am going to get you built here, here, here. The submarines should be built up here. There we go. Right. And let's get our existing navy and slowly move them into position. It might take a little while. That's the unfortunate part about having... Wait, what? Where are you? Oh, you're already there. Okay. That's the unfortunate part about having like a global navy like this. Is it starts kind of disparate. But I kind of want them all in one place because otherwise they'll get taken apart piecemeal. Let's just move everybody slowly. I mean, I can always split them up later. Can I just select all? No. There's no way to select all. Right, I'm probably missing some, but like it's a case of we can go through it again later and sort this. If anything's been missed. Bloody hell. We really have a lot of... I mean, I guess, you know, it is the home fleet, the Royal Navy. You know, the Royal Navy are meant to be scary. High reserve fleet. And nearly... Oh, had you before. Nearly done. Right, there we go. Whew. Right, fast forwards. What are you complaining about? Low manpower. There's nothing I can do about that. No national focus, I know. My intention. Right. Oh, let's get rid of that. People said they don't want to see the night and day going woof, 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 woof. It can look a bit weird on videos. I understand. Now, who are we actually able to ally ourselves with? I don't think there's anyone we can really ally ourselves with. We're not allowed to look at Europe. That's one of the rules. We're not allowed to look at Europe. Maybe Japan? Maybe China? Although, historically not very good at being global powers in the Second World War. They do tend to stick to their own sphere. United States is a maybe, but then again, if I can get an early war against the United States and try and grab their stuff, that'd be great. Because they have an amazing infrastructure. Like, the amount of stuff you can get from going and grabbing the United States as a foreign power is amazing. If you can get the war early, right? So if we can grab the United States, I'd like to do that. King George V dies. We lose national unity per week. That's not good. That was a very early death. He does tend to die fairly early, but that was pretty damn early in the first month. Okay, let's go up to speed 5. There's very little we can do right now as United Kingdom. We have to wait. Oh, you come down here. You all subs? Yes. Group. Mediterranean fleet. Ha! Whoops. East Indies fleet. Come over here. I'm also going to need to rename you. We're going to call you the Imperial Fleet. Make sure I put an admiral in charge before I forget. Got 5 here. With... Ooh. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. Very well. Nothing to get worked up over, surely. Yeah, definitely not. Pfft. That's a few. Cunningham. And you will be... Spotting chance. Naval AA attack. I probably want Bruce Fraser because he's got the blockade runner. Ability to retreat. Might be good if the submarines get into contact with someone they don't want to be in contact with. Let's grab our fascist demagogue. Fascism on the rise. The British people have a noble history. They've been made forget under the weak and cowardly rule of the Conservative Party. Wow, it's like reality. They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. The fascist speaker in the United Kingdom have made no secret of what they think of our current rulership and political system. Speeches like these have been tapped into the public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative sections of the military. Internal support or popular support? I think what we'll do is we'll go for popular support. The younger generation will take up the torch. No. Okay, so if we're being true to reality, it's not the younger generation want to be like stay in contact with Europe, so it's going to be the higher ups may have unspoken sympathies, which I think it increases the chance that we can launch a military coup. God damn it! Can we please get our new monarch back? Our unity's really tanking right now. Sod it. Maybe I'm making the wrong choice going here. Maybe it should be mobile warfare. Because Britain does have manpower problems. It's not Canada, but it does have manpower problems. Especially if we intend to take over the whole world ourselves. And if we want to get as many troops as possible. Yeah, I know, I'm wasted some time, but we're doing it. Wasted a few months there. Shouldn't do that. Come on. Come on, you have to be better than that. Oh, I should have put a national focus in. Home defense gives us forts and stuff. Reinforce the empire. General rearmament. Motorized army. Shadow scheme. Industrial effort. Extra research slot. Roll ordnance. That's what I think we have to do first. And I'm going to save my political power for when I become fascist, because then I can switch to a war economy. Concentrated industry, it's just better. Especially when I avoid getting bombed. Okay. June. Naval dockyards are free. We managed to do our first load of destroyers. Just tell them to finish off those. Spanish Civil War. We're not going to get involved in Europe. Nope. Ooh. Fascist sympathisers in the military. Several high-ranking members of the British military have expressed support, some privately and some openly, for the fascist movement in the United Kingdom. They feel the Conservative Party has forgotten how important discipline and patriotism is to keeping this country together, and are increasingly annoyed that I'm being treated by the government as more of a tool than one of the nation's most important institutions. Some of them go as far as suggesting that a new government is needed, one that knows how to lead the United Kingdom with strength and tradition into the next half of the century. The fact is, they may not predominantly be politicians, but some of them have gained positions in the Departments of Defense. If these departments continue, they... Ooh, okay, so we can get a coup if we get enough fascist support. Okay, we better start preparing for that. Which means I probably want to start training infantry. And also train some tanks. I like the fact that we've actually got one unit here that's nearly ready with tanks. No, there's no infantry equipment. No, I'm sorry. We don't have any guns for you. Sure, it's not great. Okay, let's go and have a look at infantry equipment. Yeah, we need a lot of that apparently. Construction. Let's get ourselves ahead of time still. Guess we'll get excavation for more resources. There aren't many, but we'll try. Limited rearmament. Shadow scheme. It'll do. Get the extra research slot. Now, Britain, unlike some countries, doesn't actually have a way to change its political leaning one way or the other without military access from Republic of Spain. No. No access over our border. No. Doesn't actually have a way to switch, fascism or whatever. Ooh, hello. Manpower's just dumped right into the bottom of the pit there. Might have to... There we go. Games were held in Berlin. Now, the reason, by the way, I'm not spending this to modify government yet is because I am a little bit hesitant. I want to go fascist first, because that way I can change this, and I can change this much higher. Otherwise, you're kind of limited. Because that requires fascist, communism, etc., blah, blah, blah. Although I think I can probably go that, because... Yeah, this is going to cost a lot more. So yeah, we can go limited conscription. Mechanical computing. Can't go that quite yet. Right, we'll need this if we're going to have a military coup. How's the fascist support doing? 19%. We'll get there. Right, industrial effort. We get a 50% bonus to industry. Sweet. Need a few more civilian factories. Bloody hell, our unity's going down pretty quick. Seriously, someone replace the king! Up to 22%. Please, I'm willing to replace king. Ethiopia was annexed. Not Montgomery. Brook is useful. Out of supply, no. William Slim. I'm going to go Alan Burke. He's a 5, and he's got a couple of useful traits. Concentrate industry. Love it. A little bit ahead of time, but not enough to dissuade me. It's just too useful. Okay, we've managed to complete all the things we want to complete over here, so I'm going to focus on getting ourselves... Ooh. I'd say let's grab a couple of carriers. And then let's get ourselves a battleship. They're going to be a bit outdated by the time we actually fight, but they should help. Industrial effort. Extra research slot. And I won't modify the government. I'm waiting for the fascism to kick in, because once that kicks in, we can switch over to war economy. And that'll help massively. Come on. Oh, fine. King Edward abdicates. Whew. Could have happened sooner. Okay, how's fascism doing? Over 25. This is a good sign. Support weapons. Excavation. Love it. You're a year ahead of time. Let's get field hospital. I'll probably want that. Artillery could do with the buff, but then again, I haven't got an artillery at the moment. What about tanks? Yeah, we can actually get the Matilda right now if I wanted. But I need to go for... Oh, that's a nice buff there. And any second. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Grab that. I don't want to get the next one down the tree for that as well, so we can get more tactics, but... Oh, the threat of communism. Neville Chamberlain would have you believe the United Kingdom stands safe and united. It is no surprise such lies have poisoned the minds of our people. When a snake is caught up next door, look no further than across our border to see countrymen having turned on each other in the name of communism. I guess it's Ireland. Declaring the end of nation. Oh, wait, no. Ha! Technically Gibraltar, so yeah, no, they have turned on each other with communism. How long until they declare our nation dead as well? Will the Conservative Party protect us from this threat? The growth of the fascist movement in the United Kingdom has been bolstered by the proximity to the Communist Revolution. Many moderates who might normally dismiss fascism as another misguided ideological experiment find this a very real concern for them as well. Given the choice between the communism of our neighbours and the fascist regime, they would admittedly prefer the latter. This might even be willing to actively support. Plus 20%, that's really good. We're up to 47%. We're almost to the stage where we can just voluntarily flip over. That is a really helpful event. Thank you. No, I'm not giving you access to my country. Go home where you came from. Extra research slot. Yes. We want to continue with our land doctrine. And roll on its factories, and then we're going to start focusing on getting some claims. Oh, hello. Looks like we've started actually recruiting and deploying people. Right, let's look at the equipment we've got. Filled. Okay. That's helpful. Come on, how long till we can voluntarily flip? 2 more %, 20 days. Ahead of time. More resources. Provided Gibraltar stays safe, I'm happy. Royal Ordnance Factories is done. I would like to go Home Defense, because this one can go Scandinavian Intervention and the Benelux Intervention. Okay. Hindenburg disaster, 49%. Marco Polo bridge incident, that's China and Japan gonna be at each other's throats. Free military factories. Honestly, you can always like have extra support equipment. And I'm probably gonna start rolling out motorized and towed artillery soon, because that will be useful. And we're gonna need to import oil. I guess we'll import from the United States to begin with. We've got surplus of everything else, so you could probably switch to, what's it, free market economy. Concentrate Industry 3. Oh, 2, sorry. 50% fascist. Almost there. Well, 49.57. Okay, let's have a look at... Yeah, new tank. Let's get the Matilda. Here we go. Good machine tools. Boost our slow because we'll be using that soon. Whoops, that one. 50%. Come on. We should have the changeover soon. I want to change. Home defense. Right. Benelux or Scandinavia? That will secure our supply of rubber. I think Benelux intervention is probably the better one. We've also got to consider having a war in Iraq and Iran to get the hold of their oil. Amelia Earhart disappears. Oh, no. And let's get ourselves a... Ooh, what do we want? Infantry attack? I mean, I don't really need these right now. Amphibious invasion's been really nice. I don't really need these right now because they give me bonuses to, like, a war, and I don't have a war. So is there anything else? Like... Land Doctrine Research time, my 7%. And experience. You know, you actually be very useful. Yeah, I'll take you. I've still got enough to be able to get my war economy if I turn fascist. Come on, I want to turn fascist. Let's go Signals Company. France wants to join Allies. I'm not in the Allies. No. No, you're not joining the Allies. Maybe if I let them, they'd have made the Allies? I don't know. The Japanese declare war on everyone. Enjoy Japan. Yes! Fascist demand referendum. Oswald Mosley is now in charge, and we have our new flag. We are the British Empire. I believe that's actually from the mod that makes Canada and all that puppets. Still can't create my own faction. But we're now fascist, which means war economy. Oh yeah. It is now time to take our rightful place as the owners of the world. We're going to start, I don't know, Iraq and Iran. Well, that would be pretty good. It would secure ourselves a supply of oil. It's a fairly small war. Benelux intervention might be quite nice. I am considering that. We'll see how it goes. And United States, of course, would be, well, it'd be our oil, it'll be a steel. It's quite a lot of things. And importantly, they're industrial based. So United States are very good if we can hit them early. In fact, how much would it be to fabricate a claim? 42. We could probably get enough troops over there to make that viable. Early war in the United States. Out of Canada. We could do that. We could definitely do that. I'm liking this. I've been Elysium. If you enjoyed, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. The British Empire will rule the world. But until then, stay shiny.